Welcome back to Kung Fu Maintenance, where I show you how to make the most likely repairs you'll need to make in your lifetime. If you'd like to get the latest videos, subscribe and then hit the little bell icon right at the subscribe button, and it'll notify you of any new videos when they're released for you.
Previously on Kung Fu Maintenance, well, had a major leak, needed to get the water back on as soon as possible. This can be a good temporary solution so you can obtain parts or do what you need to do. At the time, didn't want to risk the cutting the line and redoing it, which is the better way to do this. But this was, again, I'm just showing a temporary fast solution. This is a 4-inch line. Yep, and definitely wish the temporary repair had been a little bit more permanent, but those are the breaks, pun intended. Drove into this yesterday leaking, and right here you can see the tree roots that were pressing on it. There's a slip coupling that's going to be used to repair it properly, taking things apart, and here it is. You can see the leak. It was actually a ficus tree pressed on it and the tree roots, and repair's done, water's back on, but thought I'd give an update on the temporary leak repair. This one lasted just one day, under 3 weeks. So here in the box at the ready, got the slip slide coupling, that's the PVC, the white PVC, and then had a Baker at the ready just in case. Well, it's similar to a Baker. I forget the actual name of this particular one. It's much like a Baker, but it's a compression fitting. That's the blue metal deal, just in case. It's better to use the original material, which is the PVC, the white PVC, but you got to do what you got to do. Got to get that water back on, just in case. Good to have a plan B. Pretty good, for what it was. Allowed to identify what was going on, figure out what needed to be gotten, get what needed to be gotten, and nice temporary repair. This one, the coupling cracked right in the center, which is, it was getting pressed on the plumbing by the tree, and trees are notorious for doing that. One thing about trees is they'll try to stretch out to match the crown of the tree. So it's important to trim trees often, as they'll reach wherever the crown is with their roots, and they'll push on all kinds of plumbing and the foundations and concrete, and trees can wreak a lot of havoc. Especially different and particular trees are known for causing more trouble. Ficus trees, paper bark trees, a lot of different trees. Most trees make messes. There's only a few trees that don't make as much mess. I think the fern pine tree is one that doesn't make quite as much mess, but then it's a slow growing tree. So a lot of the fast growing trees, the problem with them is, they make huge messes. Ficus tree is a very nice tree, but it makes huge messes. A lot of times has shallow roots that show up on the surface of the ground, and they just wreak havoc on plumbing and structures. Just kind of is what it is. So you want to put a lot of forethought into where you put trees when planting trees because of those reasons. So it's good to do your research up front. Unfortunately, a lot of times the designer, they just put it in where they put it in, and it's somebody else's problem. So it's not always the level of forethought that will probably happen in the future, more as people understand the impact of what happens. So it just takes better planning, better understanding. Anyway, thanks for watching Kung Fu Maintenance. This was my update on the temporary leak repair. Oh snap, it lasted just one day, under 3 weeks. So shout out to all the people that commented on how long they thought it would last. Knew I was living on borrowed time there, but hey, that's the breaks. Again, pun intended. Thanks for watching Kung Fu Maintenance. Hope you liked the video, and I like to show, the real deal, the real stuff. Oftentimes this is not the way somebody else would do it. They might say that this is imperfect, but you got to do what you got to do, and it's good to know a few tricks to get you through certain situations. A lot of times certain people have more time, to do everything, to perfection. Sometimes life doesn't afford you that. Sometimes you've got to do what you got to do to get by and to get things situated, and sometimes buying time to be able to do things better So, it's all a learning experience, but you got to find that balance that's right for you, but you have to practice safety, as long as you're not putting other people in jeopardy. I don't know. That's my ranting about this. But anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. A quick search on my YouTube channel of whatever your maintenance needs are. You should find a bunch of different material that'll be helpful to your maintenance needs.
He trudged on up the hill through some hard trials and battles until he came upon a place where a palace was stationed. He met the people who stayed there, and with them had godly conversation. They talked about the way things were and would be. Then they led him to the armory, where they taught him about the armor of light and how to prevail through the darkest of nights. They said, as you walk through the land, take the sword of the Spirit in your hand. You are surrounded by so many lies, but to the truth it testifies. Jesus is Lord of all. Breastplate of righteousness will cover your chest. The Lord is your righteousness, on him you must possess. The helmet of salvation guards your mind. Yeshua made us see, though once we were blind. The gospel of peace on which we do stand. We build a house on the rock, not on the sand. Sure foundation, he will never fall or fail. No, no, no. Above all else, take the shield of faith to guard against the fiery darts of the wicked. The devil still attacks with the same old tactics, but by what is written you can overcome. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers them out of them all. Keep your loins good about with the truth. Keep your pants tucked in so you don't trip. Keep your lights burning, 'cause you don't know the day nor the hour that your Lord returns. Noontime, evening or morning, be ready, Christian, be ready, my friend. Guard your feet with the gospel of peace, the Bible, the word you should daily read. This world is full of uncleanness, the washing with the word is the only way to get it clean. Pray always with all prayer and supplication, so that you don't enter into temptation. Make your request known and make intercession. We're all going through the same battle. We're walking through fallen world. We need strength. Let us pray for one another and tag team the flesh. We gotta keep it under, and the time is short, and many people don't know about the good news. They can be free from the sin that bondage. Let us press on forward in the name of the Lord. Ephesians 6:10.